I received an unfortunate email this week from Charlie, who, in an attempt to increase his strength to weight ratios, actually ended up getting himself injured. And he wanted to know, he felt like he was doing everything correctly, and he sincerely could not understand how he got hurt. Let me give you just a very, very brief background. Charlie had spent the last year working on building fundamental movement and building fundamental strength. And then as he actually signed up for an Ironman, just to put it in full context. And we talk a lot about the foundation of being able to go fast and be able to go long is all predicated off of the ability to have a strength base and an aerobic capacity. So here he is, he's working under the tutelage of another coach, and the coach had him lifting a tremendous amount of weight in the gym under this ideology of you've got to be stronger, which is exactly correct. But why would a muscle get torn? There's three elements associated with an injury. You could pull the muscle off of the insertion, you could pull it off of its origin, or you could actually tear it in the belly of the muscle tissue itself. Now, is there any set rule or regulation as to what's going to tear? No. I've spoken on previous videos that if your nutritional habits and your sleep habits are very good, the thickness and the durability, the resistance to tearing is going to be better for sure. However, if you still submit the body to too much load, muscle specific, the muscle reaches a point of diminishing returns. It can't handle it. So either the origin, the insertion, those are the two ends of a muscle, or the belly of the tissue itself is going to tear. So I wanted to make sure that you guys understood the context of that. Now, when we're looking at the idea of how did I hurt myself, if I have a foundation, but yet I still hurt myself, I just kind of gave away a lot of the small, minute elements that most people walk around. Is they get in their head that they need to be sport-specific strong. They're tight on time because work is crazy, or your family is growing, or we've all got our issues as to why time is so precious and limited. Well, now if you skip that warm-up, the body doesn't get a chance to get the blood centrally moved from the heart to the extremities, so the risk of tearing a cold muscle is very easy. Now think about this, you're tight on time, you shorten your warm-up, you go in there and you resume with the amount of weight you did, picking right up from where you left off last time you were in the gym. Let's say you're coming into the gym on Monday morning, Friday's gone by, you lift on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You lifted last Friday, Saturday's gone by, Sunday's gone by, and you come in on Monday, you're tight on time, you don't warm up, but you start your first set with the same amount of weight that you did on Friday. But Friday you got a chance to warm up. You see how we set ourselves up for an injury? That's why I always say to my clients, if you're tight on time, always cut the main set down, never cut the warm-up down. You go, well, how would you do that in the weight room? Just cut down the number of exercises. Well, I've got to get in there and get back and by and try. I get it. What do you want to do? Do you want to make sure you can check off all the muscle groups that you hit and end up tearing something because you were tight on time? Or would you rather recognize, okay, today maybe I'm not able to hit my quads and my triceps, but I'm going to be able to hit everything else, and I'm able to get the warm-up and the cool-down. I've reduced my risk of injury. I've increased my consistency. I've increased my athletic durability. The list goes on, the more the positive than the injured. Unfortunately, let's use the negative because sometimes it paints a more accurate picture. You skip the warm-up, you resume the weight that you left off with, you end up getting hurt, and now you're out for 3 to 4 months because you have to mend a torn tendon or a ligament. I don't want to be negative Nelly, but unfortunately, as I say over and over again in these videos, sometimes we have to use the negative situation to get people to understand, hey, let's be more proactive. Yeah, you're tight on time. That's life. Stuff happens. If you don't understand the importance of a warm-up, what I don't want you to do is be watching these videos on this channel and go, oh, that's why I got hurt. I want to get these concepts in front of you. So when you find yourself tight on time, maybe that little Coach Robb birdie on your shoulder will be like, hey, you're here. Let's get the best out of it. The easiest and most effective way to get the most out of a workout is to warm up and cool down properly. The main set can be adjusted. And if you're consistent 9 out of 10 weeks in a row, you can miss an exercise here and exercise there. You can cut the main set of a cardio set down by 5-10 minutes, whatever needs to be adjusted. There's no specific number that goes, oh, if it's below this threshold, it's useless. No. Every workout, 2 minutes, 20 minutes, 2 hours. Every workout is a building block towards athletic durability. So always err on the side of caution, because when you're injured or you're sick, you're not moving your program forward. You're either in a temporary hold or you're actually taking a regression. And that will disappoint you and frustrate you more than anything else than maybe missing biceps and quads today. As always, great questions that come in. If you happen to have a question, please feel free to send it in to me. You can do so by sending it to contact@coachrobb.com. Me and my entire team enjoy the amount of questions that are coming in. The subscription rate continues to climb, and we cannot thank you enough for that. I hope that this video will help educate you on how not to get hurt, but at least now you understand what does hurt really mean. Tendons, ligaments, attachments, belly of the muscle, insertion, origin. Just want you to be more equipped with these concepts. So thank you for taking the time to watch this today, and we certainly look forward to seeing you tomorrow.